So now in the Los Angeles, Occupy Los Angeles, they discovered that there were undercover agents out there. But the police department makes it clear that they weren't breaking the law, they weren't sleeping there at nights. They were just in the mingling with the crowd to find out like how they're gonna defend against the police trying to evict them, whether they're gonna use chemicals or weapons or whatever. And apparently they were successful in learning that the people had no plans and they went in and dislodged them and so on. But I don't understand why individuals were surprised by that. I've always been telling people that whenever a whole bunch of people get together, the police are right in there, the government right in there trying to find like what's going on. And a lot of times there's nothing going on. I mean, these little things that are going on down on Skid Row basically ain't no overthrow no nation. I mean, I know that some folks don't like to be, talked about when they're important, they run for political office and so on. And folks are looking in the wrong place for people who could overthrow the government and cause some problems. I mean, I and my friends down in Skid Row here, we can't make no policy to throw prayer out of schools or make some policy to go into Iraq or, stuff like that. Or we can't give away no government secrets. We can't take the diplomatic letters and hand it over to WikiLeaks. So, but I've had experience in LA, as I've said in other videos, where guys were trying to get me to go out and occupy the mayor's office in Los Angeles. And they were going to go and disrupt his work, and also they were going to lock the Los Angeles Police Department, the entrance on I think it's Fifth Street in LA. And I mean, I find that these guys were meeting me, so strategically. They always, hey, suddenly they're showing up, and maybe a woman will say, I'm meeting this guy so often, maybe there's something here, maybe we should get in love and get married or something like that. But then I ask myself, like, why is it that I'm always meeting these guys up like this? And they come into me with a stupid talk, but we are ex-Black Panther and this and that, and we ain't changed yet, we just waiting for opportunity. I know they're government, I know they're cops, I know they might be FBI. And I mean, I recall we went by the police station and they figured I'm going to block the police, and they're doing nothing, they're just standing by to look stupid, me and go and block the police. And the mayor of Villagrosa was there, and I went and I shook his hand and I talked to him about the plan I had and so on. But he held on to my hand, maybe, I mean, he's protecting himself, maybe he feel I would punch him or something, so he kept holding my hand. I mean, I would never in my right mind ever try to, oppose the LA police. Though I remember in LA, when Bratton was cleaning up the area, getting rid of the folks down Skid Row, the cops would see a homeless person walking across the street, person is either out of their mind or something. They'll stop them, say, you were crossing the street, let me see your ID. And they may not have no ID to say, can I search your pocket? They say, person may be scared. Yeah, you can. So go on in and find some marijuana or some whatever, take them to jail. They were taking folks to jail all the time until the population dwindled down. Well, me and many folks, we left and I went to the capital, Sacramento, and I met some other folks up there who were down on Skid Row. But, I mean, you just, and in my case, I mean, I don't, I look at everybody as good people, people that we could be friends and so on. But at the back of my mind, I'm doing counterintelligence. I'm trying to find, like, who is this person? And why are they stopping me? Why are they talking to me? And why they want to be my friend? And this conversation we're having, like, why are we having this? Because, generally people aren't thinking like the way I do. And if a guy is going to come out and discuss some things that I like to think about, then, I'm going to have a question in my mind whether he's government or something. But it doesn't matter because I'm planning nothing dangerous. I don't care whatever they say. I mean, we meet and we have a talk once. I don't want to meet you again because we're over that. There's nothing more we can talk about. I'm going to, just move on. See? So, I am aware that the police is everywhere. And, I mean, even my computer here, I'm wondering if there isn't some program in it that when I'm not online, I have a conversation or I do things where it's not copied. And when I go online, somebody could download it and see what I'm talking. So, I have to take my battery out some more and all I plan nothing, but sometimes, you have ideas that you don't want to make public yet. They wanted to develop it a little more so you could get some money for a patent or whatever. So there we go.